the night before we were supposed to go, I look over the whole deal. It's like, okay, so there are some other dudes paying me for a ticket that's supposedly bought, staying in a hotel that I looked at the reviews of, looks really bad. Considering this is Dubai, it looks really bad on the photos. Okay, I'm prepared for that. What happens if I can't leave the country? Like they cancel my flight. What if the shoot that we're doing is really bad? I go over all the calculations. I wasn't just like, yes. I was like, maybe yes, man.
Yeah.
I look over the thing, I'm like, you know what? Worst case scenario, I have a one-way ticket to Dubai, and worst case, I'm gonna fly into the airport, turn around and go to the counter, like, what's the cheapest first flight you have out of this place? Indonesia, I don't care, I'll go. Russia, I don't care, I'll go. Turns out, flight was okay. Dude was a little bit weird that I was with, but we get to the hotel. I'm telling you, I don't know what a Bangladesh prison cell looks like.
Oh, God.
This was like the next closest thing in my mind. And it's funny because he's a 46-year-old man, married, 2 kids, and it's as if all his confidence, his cojones just disappeared. He was like, I'm okay sleeping here. I'm like, dude, you stay in this room for another 30 minutes, you're gonna be playing checkers with fucking cockroaches.
Yeah.
It was that bad. I said, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go out of this hotel. I'm picking up my passport because I don't trust some random dude in a shitty hotel to have my passport. We're gonna go across the street. It's like close to 1 in the morning. I'm gonna get a Big Mac because I'm starving.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna think about it. Yeah. And my mind, I didn't realize it at the time, but my mind had to go into emergency problem solving. And it was the most fun side quest ever because that's the only thing you're doing. It's like randomly a boss fight appears and it's like, okay, I have to deal with this. Until I deal with this, life cannot continue. And
that is huge, man. Like the personal growth you get out of that is enormous because you have a problem like you're literally in a foreign country and it's like, all right, sink or swim.
Yeah. Like maybe I was gonna sleep on the beach. I was prepared about it.
Yeah.
Like let's find a solution to this problem. I called the woman who's doing the booking. She's like, yeah, I can book a different hotel. And I'm like, okay, you will, but first you're gonna send me which hotel before I confirm it. We finally confirm it, we get a problem. It's 1 in the morning. You can't have some other dude book you a hotel into which you're gonna go into a different, so I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll pay for the hotel, I find a hotel, you're gonna reimburse me tomorrow. And we go, hotel hunting in downtown Dubai. We get a cab. You know what I ended up learning? Cab drivers, cab rides, my favorite thing that ever happened on travels. In Dubai, we didn't plan to get a cab driver, but we had to get a cab driver from the shitty part of Dubai to the downtown, go through the hotels, everything's full. We ended up getting a room. America, my bag was late. The solution to that was I had to get a specific Uber or Lyft or whatever it was. Ended up being the best conversation I had in ages. Dude. I'll never forget Japan. Middle of the night, baked out of my mind, we're in the cab of a dude who's, if I recall correctly, he was like 80 plus years old.
Wow.
His car must have been double that. It was literally driving sideways. It was about to fall apart, but I didn't feel scared. I was like, this is the greatest experience of my life.
Yeah.
This cab driver, you know? I was sitting next to Donnie. Donnie didn't, I don't think he noticed it or recognized it, but I was like, this is peak Japan for me. Sitting in a cab driver that's driving sideways. And it happened because it was random, like a side quest.
Yeah.
You can't book a ride with that guy. It's
Oh,
not
nah,
like,
dude.
there's no tourists going over to Japan like, I'm looking for that particular cab driver. Like, it just happens.
You will come across the things that you need or the best things when you least expect it. And it will always arise from a problem. And I think like that is such a good takeaway message because you will never expect it and it will never be in the way that you think, like ever.